Hello. Today I'd like to share some thoughts on duality. What is duality? I write and talk a lot about duality, stepping out of duality, the detour into duality, but I'm not sure a lot of folks understand exactly what I'm talking about. I've been practicing it for so long, but I've never really articulated. So I thought I would do that here, and here's what I came up with. Duality is a paradigm, and a paradigm is a model or pattern, the paradigm that we've been existing under and living under for thousands of years. We could probably say that it went back to even when Eve ate the fruit from the tree of good and evil. Prior to that, there was no separation. There was no right and wrong or good or bad. Paradise just was what it was, and it's still doing what it does. So what happened? We humans stepped into duality consciousness, a detour from paradise, a detour where we forgot the oneness, the interconnectedness of everything. So the duality became the dominant paradigm on the planet, and it is the concept and life experience of judging people, places, things, everything. Now, duality consciousness is not something we can just turn off like a light switch. No siree babo, were that it were so. And yet, if we practice turning it off as often as we can step out of duality consciousness or ego consciousness and more into our heart and soul consciousness. The truth is, we humans can live unconsciously in the duality paradigm, or we can choose to step more and more into our understanding and unity consciousness, our understanding that everything is connected. Now, quantum physics, cosmology, and science have shown us for sure that everything is energy. Everything is energy. It just vibrates at different frequencies. And we resonate with some frequencies more than others. And some energies and frequencies are denser than others. And we can even say that the duality paradigm is an energy on a continuum of complementary opposites within a whole. What that means is, it's like there is opposite sides of a coin, but there's only one coin. What I'd like you to consider, to think about as a practice for our evolutionary toolbox, is to consider that unlike man-made laws and morals, there is no right and wrong. Heat and cold are two different things at first glance. But when you think about it, they're really just varying degrees of the same thing. Also, Americans drive on the right side of the road. English drive on the left side of the road. Who's right? Who's wrong? There's no judgment in that, right? So my point is, at a basic level, that we can know that the whole duality consciousness paradigm is an illusion. And yet it's truly our reality that we live in, because that's the way the world functions. But that doesn't mean that we can't step out of it as often as possible, because it fills our heart when we do. And how do we begin? We begin by getting vaster, by stepping into our vastness, to take that energy that we are and just open to it. We also begin accepting that everything is what it is, doing what it does. Non-judgment. And you know what? That practice supports us in following our spirit, stepping more and more into the new reality, and best of all, it gives us the confidence and the ability to trust and love ourselves more. Now, I like that. How about you? Thanks for listening. Aho.